For everyone who's trying to do a video for YouTube, very unprofessional way of starting this video, but I am trying to find a way to put this camera up and I can't seem to find it. Like, look at this, it's a mess, so excuse me. I think I got it. Okay, so hey guys, this is another video on a hurl, and no shame, this hurl is basically stuff that I collected. It was free things that we got from the last farewell party, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Fix this hair for a second. Okay, somewhat much better. So I'm just gonna pull out whatever's here and talk about it. So the first thing I got here, this is fairy dust, and it is a sparkling dusting powder. What's really nice about this is first the smell. The smell of it smells like candy, cotton candy a little bit, and a bit of, you know, those little pill candies that look like pills but they're sugary. Yeah, it smells like that but crushed up. And what's really nice about this is you can use it after your body lotion. If you feel like your body lotion's a bit too sticky, you can kind of sprinkle this on. So let me just, oh shit, just got it all over my desk. See how it's kind of like that right now? So I'm gonna put a little bit, and all you really need is a little bit, and I'm gonna dust it around. And do you guys see the shine? Oh, there you go. There you go. Yes. So what's really nice about this is if you're going out at night, going clubbing or whatever, you can wear this. You can also use it as a foot dusting powder, because at Lush there is a dusting powder for your feet, but I don't see why you can't use this. There's also deodorant powders as well. I mean, if you don't mind the sparkliness, then I don't see why you can't use this in your pits. So I'm trying to find every possible way to kind of use this thing. But yeah, it's really nice. So I was gonna say, if you guys like, go and get it, but it's only for the holidays. We also have other ones called like silky underwear, but I think that's the only general one that we have. Yes, this one's very nice. Next thing I got is mint julep. So this is a lip scrub, and they pack it on pretty high. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's pretty much packed. And what's nice is how you would use this. You would take like a chunk. I don't want to take a chunk right now just because I had that dusting powder on, but you can take a chunk with like a popsicle stick or a chopstick if you got chopsticks, or a little spoon, or even your fingers, and just kind of rub it. And then exfoliates your lips, as well as it's made of sugar, so you can lick off the excess. But I know some people are kind of like iffy about that, so you can also take a wet paper towel and dab it on. But I tell ya, I tried this at the store when I was working. I was just bored, and then I took a little bit, and then I was like, I don't want to lick my lips while I'm at work. But then I tasted it a little bit when I put it on my lips and exfoliated, and it tastes good. There are some people who actually come to me and are like, oh, I just eat it. I'm like, why? Why would you just buy it and eat it? Exfoliate your lips while you're on the way. So this guy right here is Butterball. And Butterball, it's a bath bomb. It smells very, very nice. It smells like cocoa butter and vanilla. At first I didn't really want to get this. That's why it wasn't in my curls before. But the reason why I got it is I've seen demos, and a lot of people rave about the Butterbear, which is the festive seasonal version of this one, but apparently people say it's better. But it's a bear shape, but this is the original ball shape form, and there's little pieces of cocoa butter, if you guys can see that. And a lot of people say it's one of the softest bath bombs they've ever tried, so I kind of want to try it out myself. So got that. Oh yeah, and also I changed the setting because I felt like my two other hurls, the lighting was just beaming down on me. So right now I have like a little lighty thing there, which kind of makes it balanced a little bit, hopefully. And hopefully you guys can see the product better with the details. So the next thing I got is, this is something I got at the bowling party. So I wanted, oh shit, the head is broken off. Oh well. But I wanted to get this when we had it in the store, but obviously with the Boxing Day and all that stuff, people bought it like crazy. So this is the Snow Angel Luxury Bath Melt, and it smells like almond cake, which is a marzipan. When people tell me, oh, it smells like marzipan, I was like, what the is marzipan? But it's basically like a almond fudge consistency kind of cake, if I'm not correct. If I'm not correct, then forget what I just said, but it does have almonds in there. The reason why I got it is, look at that glitter. And I've never used a bath melt before, so I'm pretty excited to use this one. And the description says something like, it looks like that shimmery coating on fresh snow. Yes, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like almond smells a little bit like ripe cherries, like ice cream ripe cherries. I like it. Sorry for my unattractive face, but yeah. So the next thing I got here is another sampler. This is so bad, I took so many. And this, I can't really show it to you guys. I mean, I can show you, there you go. So this is the Cynthia Sylvia Stout. And I'm pretty impressed. If you give me a lid with no label and I smell it, I kind of know what it is. I guess that's the wonders of working at Lush. But this is Cynthia Sylvia Stout. I've tried some of their shampoos before and they're great. But my only downside is that the bottles are so tiny. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to spend that much for shampoo. Maybe not right this instant because I have other shampoos that I need to use up. So I'm more onto the shampoo bar side. The American Cream conditioner is really nice. Moving along. So this is a bath bomb. And this is the, oh snap, we should crack it. This is the blackberry bath bomb. And it smells so good. It smells like fruity. It's not too overpowering. Kind of smells florally as well, but more on the fruity side. And I'm not sure how blackberries are supposed to smell like, but I like this. It's like a mixture of berries. Just think of that, berries. And what's really nice is, hopefully I'll remember to do a clip of it, but inside of this thing, there's a little surprise, and I'm just gonna blow it for you guys. If you guys don't like surprises being blown up, then skip like 5 seconds, but this actually has a note inside that says boom boom. So when you watch it fizz away, a little note is there. And how I found out was because I saw a note sticking out. I'm like, I think there's a receipt in there or some kind of defect in there. They're like, no, started it. I'm like, oh, well. So the next thing I got is, this is the Honeybee Bath Bomb, and it smells so nice. It kind of smells like the Shoot for the Stars one. It was very honey-like and sweet, but the reason why I got this is because one of my coworkers said she really loved this, and the beige stuff that you guys see there is actually Rasool mud, and I think there's something else in here that I can't pinpoint. If I find out, I'm gonna write it down below, but there's something in here that made me get it as well. But anyways, online it says it's only online only, but our store had it, so I'm like, okay, it sounds exclusive, so I just kissed it, whatever. So this is another thing I got at the party. It looks kind of wonked out just because it was in a box full of other stuff, but this is the Snow Cake soap, and this just smells like the Snow Angel bath melt that I showed you guys earlier. It's a festive soap, and it smells exactly the same. And the design is kind of the same too. It has that gold luster that's kind of on there, but even though it looks a little bit dirty, I'm just gonna use it to wash my hands anyways, so hopefully all that dust comes off of it. So the next thing I got is Sultana of soap, and I love this soap. Usually I don't care for Lush's soap. I see the shelves and yeah, they look interesting, but I'm not really like, oh my god, I need to get 10 grams, 100 grams of it each time. But no. This soap, why I got introduced to it was because a customer came to me and was like, oh, I have really sensitive skin. I'm looking for a soap that's really creamy and just nice for healing the skin. So then I asked the sales leader and she's like, oh, soap of Sultana. I'm like, soap of what? So I went to get it and then I smelt it first, because the tip is you smell it first and then you sell it. So I smelt it, I'm like, holy shit. And I'm just gonna open it for you guys because it's the purpose of the haul. hopefully I can fold it back. But it's so beautiful. And those are actually dried fruits, and it's very, very creamy. What I've been telling people is that if you don't see any transparency in the soap, then it's bound to be creamy. So it smells so amazing. I love it. This one is, oh, it's not Happy Joy. Oh, this is the Maryland hair treatment. I've never tried it before, but I tried their Huan Suen Hua or something. I don't know, I'm probably butchering it. I tried that treatment before and it was amazing. So hopefully this one works well. This claims to brighten blonde hair, and yo girl got blonde hair, so that's why I got this. And funny story, I don't even know, okay, what the hell, it's not like, okay, so when I did a sample of this, it was bad. Like because usually with our products there's like a sample platform and then all the products behind it. So when I ran to go get the bottle of this, you know, there was and the last time I checked on it, it was pretty empty. So when I went to grab it and went back and did my sample, I was like, oh sweet, it's new, it's brand new bottle. So then when I put it back, I noticed the sample bottle of this product was put on the platform with the Try Me sticker. My heart literally sank. Like, I was like, oh my god. So then when I checked the bottle that I had in my hands that I just scooped out of, it was not the Try Me one. So I was like, oh my gosh. I felt so bad that I literally just stopped sampling after this. Like, on my last day, I just sampled 2 products. I mean, it's not too much stuff, right? It's not gonna hurt nobody, but I just feel horrible about it. So sorry to the person who's gonna grab it, or I hope it turns into a trying pot, but horrible. Okay, so the next thing I got is a bubblegum lip scrub. Now, I wasn't really gonna purchase this one. Again, it's the same thing as the mint julep, but in a bubblegum flavor. The only reason why I got this was because at our store at the moment, we only had the bubblegum and the popcorn. And then, you know, out of the 2, I liked the bubblegum better, but I really wanted the mint julep. So luckily, when we were at the party and they were giving out like free things, I snugged this one because the last thing I got, I think this is the last thing, yeah. The last thing I got is the Grease Lightning Tea Tree Cleanser. And this one is really good, guys. Like, it's good for at least 2 years, which is nice. But the treatment of it is amazing. It comes in a gel form. I think I have it here. I have a sample of it. So it comes in a gel form, if you guys can see. Oh, shit. Saved by the... Yeah, it comes in like something like that. And it's really nice because you just put it as a spot treatment. And it literally does dry out your troubled areas and eventually makes it minimize and then disappear. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have like a pimple there. It was red at the beginning, so then each shift I would like put a little dab of it just to kind of like steer myself away from nitpicking at it or anything like that. And then all of a sudden it's gone to this and it's gonna disappear. I used to use something else. So aside from Grease Lightning, I used to use Benefit's Boo Boo Zap. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, Benefit's Boo Boo Zap, and it looks like a little chemistry thingy. But I like this one. But my only problem is I don't know how to use it because the bottle didn't explain how to dispense the product, and it looks like that. So what I've been doing was making sure that my finger is clean and then just kind of dabbing it on and then putting it on. And this is fully liquid, so it's a very, very thin layer. And I think the smell of it is kind of like the tea tree, so it's almost the same thing but different consistency. So, I mean, this is great as well, but it's more on the pricier side. And I mean, I've tried using Q-tips as well, but again, when you keep dabbing it, you're gonna lose some product because the consistency is so viscous, whereas this one, the consistency of it is more manageable. So depending on what your skin reacts to better, you can go for this one or you can go for this one. But I feel like for this much, 45 grams of it, and it's only 14 something, I'm gonna write the amount, 14 something, Whereas this one, I'm not even sure if they sell it anymore, but it's only 7.4 milligrams. So yes, so that is my hurl. Very small, but for some reason, just like any other video, they claim that they get little things, but then their video ends up being super long, just like mine. If you guys are interested in reviews or anything like that on Lush products, I would be more than happy to do it. And I noticed that I really do enjoy doing these hauls. And what I like about Lush is, you know, like in Sephora, no hate, but I don't have enough money to splurge on Sephora products like that, where I can show like 10 items, 5 items, whatever. But with Lush, I feel like they're pretty reasonable on their pricing with products and the quality that they give. And I enjoy doing Lush hauls. I enjoy doing any haul because I like to talk to myself. Oh yeah, and the last thing that I got was a prize, and it's from David's Tea, because in our shop we had a contest of who's gonna reuse like old towels the most, who's gonna make sure that they recycle, who's gonna bring their own lunch, you know, yada yada yada. So I won. I'm pretty stoked. This one, it says to our green friend from the Eco Warrior, so I was pretty shocked and happy that I won. And basically I'm on this one, which is a thermos bottle, and then I think it's meant for loose leaf tea, so you can just like buy David's Tea stuff or any kind of loose leaf tea and then put it in there and then steep it in. And the color is great. It's like that authentic, what is that word that I'm trying to say? That one David's Tea color that we all know. And I'm surprised that they don't have any of their logo around, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if I talked too fast or I was a little bit wacky because I just had ice cream, so I'm a bit hyper. But hopefully you guys are gonna see more videos in the future, not just because of Lush, but of other store hauls or anything like that, because I love doing hauls and I love just communicating with the internet world. But thank you. I would really appreciate it if you guys comment or like or subscribe even. If not, that's cool. I'm happy that you guys stumbled across my video and watched my hauls. Have a nice day, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I suck at this.